Hello my lovelies and welcome to another video. I'm very jolly today and there's one very big reason for that. My sister came to visit me and it's just us home alone, just the girlies, which is kind of nice. Before Filippo comes also we get some time to catch up together, but then it will be nice also when he comes because three of us are like three musketeers. We are a little band of different personalities and it's a lot of fun. I'm just getting dressed because we're gonna go for a walk. It's a beautiful day today. I'm wearing one of my favorite denim. These are by a brand called Haikur. I'll link everything below in case you guys want to check it out. The t-shirt, I've just discovered my new favorite t-shirt brand and it's this one. I will also link it below. It's very nice. It's called, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's 404 Mom. And I got the vintage Chanel cardigan. The only thing is I lost one of the, not the buttons, but the things that goes here to close it. I mean, I haven't lost it. It's somewhere here, but I need to figure out if a tailor can fix it. Look, this. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I have to call my tailor in. There are so many things that my sister brought, by the way, from England. A lot of PR, a lot of orders, and I'm gonna show you that later as well in this video so you know what to expect. For now, I'm just gonna get ready, wearing something comfy. Of course, I'm gonna go for one of my favorite shoes, my Duro loafers. I wanted to tell you a funny thing that just happened to me like 5 minutes ago, literally. At the beginning of the year on Instagram, I saw a beautiful brand, like a jewelry brand, and I was with a friend, so I asked her, can you DM them and ask them what's the price of this item from your Instagram? And she did, and they came back to her with the price, right? And less than a month later, I'm like still thinking about this necklace, right? So I'm like, okay, let me DM them, I'm gonna get the necklace. So I DM'd them and I asked them for the exact same piece, and they come back to me with the same specifics and $700 higher price. Just because the girl once, she checked my Instagram account and she thought like, for her it's a little bit more. And this kind of thing happens so often to me that you guys, it's so like infuriating and it's so annoying. I don't understand why like brands cannot just have like listed prices. Some of those like kind of like handmade things and things that are like without a website or, you know, like services. I often receive different kind of prices. I'll never forget this. When I was a student, I literally, as a student, had no money, right? So I would come home to do like my hair and everything because it was so much cheaper. And actually, it was around 2010, December, I know, because my sister was pregnant. I remember I was going straight from the hairdresser to the ultrasound. So I was at a hairdresser in Serbia and I remember being charged 17,000 Serbian dinars, which is around 170 euros for highlights and a blow dry. And I remember like going home thinking, wow, it's actually even more expensive than in England. And then when I told other people the price, they told me, actually, that is not the usual price. You just got ripped off. I just wanted to tell you this because it's so infuriating somehow to me when people are just, and you know, now I really like that necklace. And you know what? I'm 100% not going to buy that necklace. Like, just because I feel like it's a matter of decency and principle, and people can sometimes be just so unfair. Anyway, a touch of fragrance. Choosing a bag that I'm gonna wear. Which one should we go for? Let's go for, you know what? I feel like I haven't worn this beauty for a while now. I don't know which kind of jacket I'm gonna go for. We're gonna see now. It's not that cold, I think, but I need to check. Sometimes the weather can be misleading. Also wrong dust bag in this bag, but it's okay. 12 degrees, that's amazing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wear this jacket now because I got this jacket in August and I never wore it and I thought about it recently. And I actually felt really bad about the fact that I've never worn it. So I love the jacket, but I don't know if it works with baggy pants. The color is kind of interesting. This will work. I need to remove the tag, but honestly, the Miu Miu tags are so difficult. The plan is we want to go around a little bit, stroll, maybe stop for a little coffee. So very casual. I actually need to wear this jacket more. It's going to be great for Fashion Week. Maybe a little pair of sunnies. Shall I go for this? I love the look. Let's go. I just came to Miu Miu to see the new collection. There's like all kinds of different things in the new collection, but I really like it. It's like a mix of smooth leather and suede. It looks kind of vintage, right? Also recently I got this. I like the olive green trousers, but I feel like I have so many. I love this color. I think it's gonna be very, very popular in the summer and spring. This kind of like green denim, beautiful. And I told you guys that khaki color for this season. Oh, these shorts are very nice actually, but I'm not feeling in the mood for shorts right now. So yeah, much more colorful season. A lot of pink. And I'm trying the pink shirt on as well. So cute. Guys, the most famous Miu Miu fleece, what do you think? Brown or gray? I'll link them below. This is like the hottest piece, I think, in the store. Good morning, guys. It is a new day, as you can see. I'm all ready. Yesterday I was in black. Today I'm gonna be in lighter colors. Now, little recap before we go into this. So yesterday, my sister and I went for a little walk. We ended up at Miu Miu, where I got a few things. Went to Chanel because we wanted both to see the new Mathieu Blasi collection. I really wanted to see pieces, but honestly, the experience was a little bit annoying. Like, my sister just squinted because she was like, I think she's trying to say, like, you don't need to say everything. Is that what you're trying to say?
We are just comparing like to like because we went to a lot of different stores, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like in Chanel, it was very different experience in the sense that everything that you wanted, they didn't have in stock.
My guests are here. I've got some guests
But
today.
the problem is that they were trying to offer us pieces that they thought were your style, but they were so far from what you would ever wear.
I asked for a specific white and beige piece, and they were like, no, we don't have that, but I'll bring you something else. And then he brought me like purple, green, and red in one jacket. And he brought me like a blue silk thing with like so many frills. And I asked him like, but honestly, does anybody like this? And he told me, it happens sometimes. It was just such a like hard sell kind of vibe, and I knew what I wanted, so for me it just wasn't it. Anyway, I wanted to show you some of the things that I got that my sister brought me from England, and I'm gonna show them to you. But first, I have my best friend coming in town, and I'm gonna greet him. It was his birthday 3 days ago, so we're gonna go to town. I wanna take him to lunch. I wanna like organize like lots of different surprises for him, because by the way, gifting is my love language. I don't know if you know that, so that's the plan.
You tried very hard yesterday.
I tried very hard to force my sister to get her some stuff, but I will succeed eventually, because also Filippo is coming today, and he's the second person that always helps. His gift, well, I think acts of service is his love language, but also gift giving, because he's kind of like, I don't know if he learned from me or he's always been like that. But anyway, I gotta go and open the door now. Few hours later, actually, guess who came home? My favorite
person in the world.
I mean, now I have my two favorite people in the world under one roof, which obviously makes me the luckiest person in the world. My fiance and my sister. And I think, if you ask me, there's something a bit like I would love to, for example, lock them in this room and not let them leave ever. But I'm pretty sure that's not quite legal. Anyway, it's a bit of like a love aggression that I have. Filippo came from Doha, and also finally, guess what arrived? My Christmas present, which is this Audemars Piguet bamboo vintage that finally got resized perfectly for my wrist, and I'm so happy about it because I think it's so beautiful, and finally I can wear it. It was quite a mission to resize. If you're like in the market for getting a bamboo, you need to know that it cannot just be resized, because it's obviously like a vintage watch, and you usually buy it like a vintage auction or a vintage shop. It has to be precisely resized by a jeweler, and we found like a very licensed jeweler in Switzerland. Here's a little closer look. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully. This is what it looks like. I'm very happy and I love it very much. So I wanted to vlog because at the beginning of today, I wanted actually to show you some of the things that my sister brought to me from England. I think I'm gonna do that now. I got interrupted because my best friends came and we were in town, and we did a little bit of like, they wanted to do some shopping, so they did some shopping. We went for lunch, and now I'm home. So finally we can do that. I'm not really good at vlogging my social situations, but I think I'm gonna make sure that I get better at doing that so that I can show you more of that as well. That's one of my resolutions from February onwards, let's say. I was just kissing Filippo for like, well, I haven't seen him for a few days, so for like 5 minutes, and I just smell like him completely. And okay, obviously I'm in love with this man for 6 years now, but every time I enter his wardrobe, like it smells so good that I don't know even how to tell you. Anyway, my outfit of the day, you haven't seen, I was wearing this Magda Buttram jacket. I love that jacket, it's gorgeous. I'll put it on later so you guys can see it. I wanted to show you a little what was in my bag. I wore this Bottega Veneta Campana, and actually many of you will know that I write like bag reviews for the blog, so I've written a review of Campana in case you want to see it. And what have I got inside, you might want to know. I have my card holder. It's this little Goyard one. I have a pair of sunglasses that I also wore yesterday, so I felt like it's okay. The same pair. These are by Chanel. A claw clip, not that exciting, but useful. I have this NARS balm that I think is so divine. It's just like a lip balm, but it's very moisturizing. And the packaging is also so beautiful. It's the XXX, right? Yeah. Then a mini version of my favorite Parfum de Marly. This is like a handbag version, so it's quite useful to have when on the go. Always love this, my signature scent. And I also have a little Westman Atelier lip liner in the shade Biscuit. I need to sharpen it. And then the Buxom Plum Shot. Love this product so much, makes my lips really like juicy. That's all that was in my bag, and my phone obviously, and my vlogging camera on which I'm vlogging right now. But I also wore a pair of sneakers. I'm gonna show you the outfit that I wore before I start showing you what's there on that chair, because I want to show it to you before we can actually tidy it all up. There's like a huge Louis Vuitton box, but there's nothing inside. I mean, nothing exciting. It's just that one of the hand luggages that we have, wheels kind of stopped working, so it came back from the repair, and that's quite useful. But I already got in the meanwhile like another luggage, so that's okay. It took a very long time, by the way, for it to come back from repair. This is the outfit that I wore. So I wanted to show you this jacket because I absolutely fell in love with this jacket when I was in Poland. It's from Magda, and I think it's really cool. It's a beautiful, warm biscuit color. Look how gorgeous. It's not really new. I think I've had it since last year. I just obviously haven't had an opportunity to wear it because we were in Dubai, and then it was like really cold. Now in Milan it's not really that cold. It's like 12, 13, 14 degrees. It's very easy to wear lighter jackets. I really love the jacket, and I specifically really love the color. So this was my outfit. In case you want to see, I will link the whole outfit below. And the trainers are Miu Miu. I think the jeans are Totem. You will see everything. So that's that. And now I will slowly but surely get things going. I have some really cute pieces here that you need to see. Okay, I could not wait to unbox this one. I think this is definitely coming to New York Fashion Week with me. By the way, while you're watching this, I'm probably in New York already, hopefully, if everything works out fine, because I don't know, the weather's a bit crazy. And I'm doing the Fashion Week stuff, so the next video or the one after that will probably be New York Fashion Week. But anyway, this is something that I received from a gorgeous brand, and even better, I will now have this scarf, which if you watched my last video, I mentioned what a huge trend the scarves are for the year, and you can wear them so many different ways, you know, like such a great tool for styling and for making things differently, etc, etc. This one's very Valentine's Day inspired, so loves it. But also, as you could have gathered, in this beautiful Olivia Onhill box, look how beautiful is this pajama. I'm definitely linking this one below for you. I think this is like a perfect Valentine's girly silk two-piece PJ, and I really love it. I think it's so chic, and like I said, I'm packing it in my suitcase, so I couldn't wait to show it to you. But actually, this is not the only pair of pajama that I recently got. Also got this beauty, and it's also kind of Valentine's Day inspired. I don't know if this is like on purpose or accidental, but it's by a brand. Baby, you have to come and see something. Please, Puppy, puoi venire qua? Sì, posso un attimino? Baby, look at my new pyjamino. Look at my new pyjamino.
Come, ma che sono strissette! Come piace a me!
Sì.
But let's see, the fabric.
But it's not so stretchy.
I love it,
And this one is silky. How beautiful are these new pyjamini?
But did you show them the most important piece?
My watch.
Today?
I did.
Yes.
I did.
What is it?
I didn't get it today. Oh my god, it smells so good. I was just saying how good it always smell. How do you smell so good always?
Baby.
Tutu has some work to do first, but he traveled today like 8 hours. Yeah. You know what I saw today? The flight to New York. Do you know how long it is?
It's 9 hours.
Oh my God, I forgot how long it is.
It's 7 on the way
Baby,
back.
9 hours, 15 minutes.
Yeah, but on the way. On the way there is fine.
9 hours, 15 minutes to New York for me is ridiculous because I'm so used to flying from London. It's so long. It's funny because like from New York Fashion Week, I barely ever flew back to Milan. Usually I flew to London, but now I'm flying back to, anyway, it's a boring story. But what I need to do today, I really need to figure out so many different things for New York Fashion Week. I need to plan like outfits and coats that I'm gonna bring. I need to check the weather forecast. I have no idea what's the weather gonna be like, but I know that I saw the other day and it was -9. What does one even wear for -9? I have no clue. I got another one of these NARS bombs. My sister brought me. I wanna see. How cute. The packaging is just beyond gorgeous. And this one is in Dolce Vita and it's a bit more pinky. Love it. But now I have a lot of products, so it wouldn't even show probably on my lips. So yeah, very lucky. Lots of different things to do, and I will start one thing at a time, I guess. I want to discuss a few things with you. I'm feeling like there's so much I need to share. So I'll start from the beginning. First of all, it's 5:30 and it's still day outside. That means so much to me. Like, I know that you don't have to be, I don't know, like you need to be like 7 years old to know how the planet works and how the daylight operates, right? But it still excites me every single year when we come to February and when I notice that the days are longer. This means so much to me. I'm just so happy when it's not dark at 4 p.m. Anybody else? Or like, I mean, I'm sure anybody else, like, yes, 100% lots of other people, because I know that like, even when I worked as a pharmacist, by the way, we used to sell these lamps in the pharmacy called sad lamps that were for seasonal affection disorder, basically when you're really affected by the season changes, and it's like a lamp that gives you kind of like light. Anyway, I am get really affected by seasons, and I'm just so happy when the days are longer. Plus, it's much easier to do my job. But anyway, another thing that I want to tell you, many of you will know now that since the beginning of this year, it's my bridal year, okay? It is my bridal year. In 2 days' time, I'm going to visit the venue and lots more. But anyway, I've implemented a lot of dietary changes. So basically, they're not really for this or that reason. It's mainly because I really want to look my best and feel my best. And my main objective was I want to build more muscle. I want to build more skeletal muscle for posture, for the way like that I move, for the way that I feel. And this year, you can go and watch that video if you want after this one about all the changes I've made in like health in general. But short or long story short, short story long. If you want the short story long, I can definitely do that too, because I'm a queen of short stories long. But I'll give you the long story short. So I cut the refined sugars. I'm eating now more protein. So protein has to be the priority in every single meal, because back in the days I would eat carb as every single meal. But now it's like protein as every single meal. And no bread. I haven't eaten pretty much, maybe like this year, since the beginning of the year, I've eaten in like first 6 weeks of the year, like 3 pieces of bread. And it was only for breakfast, ever. So I've done that, I'm doing the protein, I'm doing the no sugar, and I'm working out minimum 4 times a week, which has been going very well. I already think I have built some more muscle. Should I show you some of my muscle? No, maybe it's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, I think I built some more muscle, but the point is that I have no cravings. Like, I'm not craving sweets, I'm not struggling with this diet. Like, who would have told that? I thought I'm really gonna struggle. Like, also this weekend, because I traveled like previous week, I did a little bit of intermittent fasting for like 2 days. We're gonna be like back to normal. But honestly, I have no cravings, and I can only attribute it to one thing, which is the only thing that is different this year comparing to kind of like previously, which is my regular intake of No Slim. Maybe also another thing, but I think it's only these 2 things. So I'm thinking, because No Slim, you guys know, it has green tea, ginger, nettle, lots of like great stuff, obviously for your metabolism, I would say as well, but cinnamon as well. And cinnamon actually helps regulate blood glucose, like sugar levels in blood, so that the less spikes you have, the less cravings you have. And I think that's what it is, because I think I received more than 100 feedbacks as well. Like, people are saying that you have the same results from No Slim, less cravings, which is kind of crazy. But I also do put some cinnamon in my coffee. I mean, you can kind of see it here. I put some cinnamon in my coffee, and I think that also really helps me. I honestly don't know what else it could be, because I've never had, I used to feel around 21st day of not eating sugar like I just want a chocolate bar or I just want a dessert, okay? I have not felt not one day, and it's been now 40 days that I haven't had any sugar, like refined sugar. I feel like I don't even need it. I don't even care about it. I'm not craving any sugar. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like snacking anything. I am a completely new person, and it's crazy because I have the worst sweet tooth you can imagine. I mean, this is my afternoon coffee. Coffee is like one thing, the only thing that I feel like I just cannot give up. I wish I could swap it for tea, but if I really manage to keep my new habits into lifestyle, which Filippo and I are like both speaking about this a lot, because we really changed the way we eat and the way we approach food this year, and health in general, I would say, that we're both kind of like, wow, if we can do this, we can do anything. It also helped us both have a lot more confidence in our discipline, especially him, because I was always a disciplined person. Anyway, I don't know what you guys think, but I'm very, very impressed. I knew that No Slim was great, right? I knew it, but I didn't think it was like a miracle. I thought it was like a supplement, but I now feel like, wow. Anyway, the third thing that I wanted to show you is something that is like next to me right now. And can you believe that my sister brought this to me from England? How cute is this? I'm gonna keep this for like cake. Will I be able to put cake in here? Do you think? I think yes. When I like remove this thing, I will be able to use it for like maybe like banana bread, healthy banana bread. I just spoke about healthy diet, and I'm like, can I put some cake in here? Here's the thing. Filippo wants me to learn to make some healthy recipes. I don't know. I tried once and we just ended up not eating it. But maybe I can try and make some like protein pancakes or like healthy things. We'll see. Maybe when we get to Monaco in our new kitchen, when I'm more like excited and stuff. But I got this like incredible PR from Dior that I think is like so gorgeous, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so like must be 12 lip oils and 3 of their new Dior Addict Purple Glow, I guess Pink Glow, Rosy Glow, and Peachy Glow. 3 fragrances. They're so Gorgina, look at this. How cute. I think my favorite is the Peachy Glow. It's like such a beautiful packaging, right? And then the 12 different lip glows as well. And I think the one that I'm really tempted to try is this blue one. Have I already tried it? I don't know. Obviously now we're running out of light. Just when I said, oh, the light is still here, how happy. But I always loved these blue lip glosses. It's a bit like tingly. Here's it on my lips. Can you see it? I hope so. I'm loving it. Loving it. It's so cute. And I just love this. I need to find like a place where I'm gonna put this. The only thing is with these PR packages, like I never want to get rid of like the box. Obviously this one actually you can use in your kitchen and stuff, but I love it so much that I just want to keep it like this, and then I end up not using the product, which is a bit ridiculous, but I think it's just so cute. Guys, honestly, so obviously you know that like in 3 days time we're leaving for New York Fashion Week, and then, or like in 2 days technically, because in 1 day I'm going to do the site visit, and then the day after I'm flying to New York, which is insane. Not much time to pack and to prepare my outfits, but saying that, I'm super excited to like start the fashion week, because the moment it starts, like the time goes so fast because there's so much to do. I'm so busy. Everything goes like bam, 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 going here, going there, like running around, flying from one place to another. The days are like, they go so fast because they're so packed with things. And then when I come back, it's time to go to Monaco. There's only one problem that I need to solve. I only had one responsibility for the flat, and it was sourcing the bed. I mean, like getting the bed, ordering the bed that I like and everything. And I was telling Filippo, don't worry, I'll do that. And yesterday I went on a website and it said 12 weeks. So like being a type B personality was never more like prominent than now when we're working on the house. I don't know what to tell you, but like 12 weeks for the bed means that I will not even be able to go to freaking like to sleep in that house until June. So I better get working on this bed situation like now, okay? Like right now, I need to sort it out, okay? Thank you, bye. I've always been like this, just to let you know. When I was a child, I used to go to school and forget my backpack. and I would never remember to do my homework. And I would wake my sister up at 5 a.m. to ask her to do my homework, and she hated it. Because imagine someone wakes you up every morning at 5 a.m. She did do it. She did do it for like a good week of every morning being woken up at 5 a.m. And then she got so sick of it that she took the workbook and she did the whole thing. But then my teacher called me, so that wasn't a great solution. Anyway, off to sort that bed. Okay guys, here we are on the treadmill. Yet again, this is my 4th time this week. Got my water. I'm actually watching Valeria Lipovetsky, or listening, while working out. It's her podcast, I quite like it. And that is the drill right now. Also kind of didn't take this off because I think it's so beautiful. Also, can you guys let me know which YouTube channels, podcasts do you guys like to watch? I would love to hear from you guys, because I love discovering new things. Like this week I feel like I've discovered some new YouTubers. I'm slowly getting into it, and thankfully my algorithm is finally showing me some new stuff. Good morning guys. It's a bit of a sad day in this house, in a way that honestly, like, I can't even tell you. So first of all, we didn't really sleep much last night, which you can see kind of also on my skin. I look tired. And then this morning I had to do all the work before we watched the Lindsey Vonn's race, and we were all so invested. Like, I promise you, when I tell you how we were all invested in these Winter Olympics, I had to install the projector yesterday. And this morning my sister Philip and I sitting at the table waiting for Lindsey to come down, and literally in the first 10 seconds she crashed. But she crashed so painfully that obviously, like, someone like me that doesn't process these things very well, I cried. My mom is crying. My mom's in England at the moment. She's inconsolably crying over Lindsay's crash, which is like explaining to you what kind of... I'm very much like my mom, by the way. My dad is more the realistic person. My mom and I are more like emotionally, like, crazy people. I find it so sad and so upsetting. My sister and Philippa are talking about this because she had this injury like a week ago, and I find it like so sad when someone's preparing for 4 years for the big comeback, and then in 1 second, like, everything is like done, and it just makes me tear again. Yes, my love, I was just saying how life is tough when you prepare 4 years for something so big, and then in 1 second everything is just over. On top of that, I think it's so even worse when it's like physical, you know, like, on top of that, it's even worse when it's like an actual injury. It's not like you just lose a game, you know, which is already bad enough. But I'm so sad, and I think that's why I should not watch sports, because I take it too personally. My sister just told me I need to call my mom because she's inconsolable. That's the starting of the day. But I kind of don't have time now to even like process it, because I have so many things to do. My friends are in town. I have to prepare for New York Fashion Week. I have to do so many things related to my wedding. So I'm leaving the house now, basically.
So you can see what you're missing out on. Have a look. Breakfast, not just best breakfast, but also in the best company. So yes, we miss you.
But there is a little bit of glycine, which is better than nothing. And then I'm gonna do the orange juice, yeah?
Enjoy your breakfast.
When you cannot eat sweets, but everybody else can. Okay, lunch is done. I am walking around and just said bye to my friends. It was really sweet and nice to kind of like catch up. They had like a long night last night, so it was like one of those like recap kind of lunches. You know, for me, like the best part of going out or having a party or attending something is the next day when you recap everything. That's for me the best, because there's just so much to go through and discuss, and I'm loving that. Anyway, I'm heading home now. I really had to start packing, and that means that I also have to open up everything that my sister brought. Finally, officially. So we're gonna do that together. Guys, we just found out that currently it's minus 16 degrees in New York. I really need to start packing because packing for minus 16 is quite a job. But I came here to show you what my sister brought me from England so that Filippo can also see it. He is there. So he's basically you as well. He already saw some stuff and he told her she should bring it back.
Guys, today is the day where you should all see Tamara's sister in the YouTube video.
Yes?
Yeah.
No, we'll save that for the wedding.
Okay, we save for the wedding. We need to save something for the wedding.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna start with a huge surprise for me because I'm obsessed with this brand. And the brand is called Junebird. This is the only product that I haven't unboxed from everything that I've received. Everything else is already in use. This is the smoothing body serum, but I've tried, so I've been the biggest fan. I will put like a QR code of like all my favorite Junebird products, but for Christmas I got every single person my favorite shower gel from Junebird. It's such an incredible brand, and it uses like a special technology. They call it ALX-MD04, so it's like probably something that's been like patented in a discovery system. This is what the serum looks like. I haven't actually tried the serum, but the body, like the shower gel, you have to try. It like brings the shower experience to another level. The shower, like post, like body lotion, divine, but the body butter, wow. I only need to try actually the scrub. I've opened it, I haven't tried it. I'll try it today. And the serum I have not tried. So I'm very curious. How is the serum going? Ooh, the serum is not the consistency I expected it to be. I want to also see. It's more like creamy. Oh my God, it's so yummy. It smells, I don't know, like ice cream. Like I cannot even explain it to you. Really rich body serum. It's lovely. If you have not, or if you're not familiar with Junebird, they sell it in Space NK. Love the brand. One thing that I've received from Victoria Beckham, actually quite a while now ago, after we launched Noah, the loveliest ever Victoria Beckham team sent me this as a congratulations for launching my brand.
Really?
Yeah. How nice is that? I think honestly, that's like one of the nicest ever messages that I've received, and it's a really beautiful tote bag. In fact, I might even carry it tomorrow. It's a beautiful, rich chocolate brown tote that you can see. Love the shape as well. But inside, it's so beautiful because it's suede. This is like a perfect work tote, perfect travel tote. I love it. Look how beautiful.
Thank you, Victoria.
Love, love, love. How nice. Every time my sister comes, it's like Christmas. Every time she comes, even when I was a child, every time she would come, it's like Christmas. So here's the card. Dear Tamara, wishing you very happy holidays and huge love on the launch of By Noah. We're so pleased for you. We hope you love your Victoria tote. Yes, I do. I love it so much and look forward to seeing you. Honestly, thank you so much, Team BB. You guys really spoiled me, and I love the tote so much. I've been so... The color is perfection. The color is perfection. This is so great. So thank you very much. Actually, in the similar kind of color scheme, and considering that Victoria and Tom Ford are friends, I thought this could also make sense. I got from Tom Ford a new fragrance, and it's this beautiful fig erotic. When I first read it, I read like fig exotic, but it's actually erotic, and I love fig scents. Filippo does not love fig scents, but I love fig scents. And you know, like scents are like one of those things that like you have your favorites, and fig for me is something that I really love, and I love this Tom Ford fragrance. Really love it. So, next one, I got a pair of denim set. I wonder if I could bring this to New York. It's probably way too cold. Maybe I should keep this for Paris or Milan. But a beautiful Dietary set in denim. And I love this brand. I think it's very chic, it's very cute. I will link it below as well. The kind of jeans, trousery jeans are really cute. It looks way bluer than it is, but it's kind of blue, denim blue in real life as well. But I'm super excited for this set. I love this brand, and I have like a black blazer as well. Really nice kind of like evening cute wear. I bought myself something. When we went to Bistro Village, they didn't have my size, so I ordered it, and finally they helped me get it still in Bistro Village prices. And it's a pair of shoes from Saint Laurent, but they're kind of like, they look like they have a pair of tights over a white shoe. I don't know if you can see. They're quite interesting. And you know what? I really love them. I think they're quite beautiful. So this is the shoe. Loves it. Then I got really nice gifts from the brand Aureum. I think it's a really beautiful brand. And it's actually owned by my friend from the industry. I love the belt. Look at this brown suede with silver buckle. I picked this, obviously. I think it's so gorgy. This is gonna be like a very, very nice accessory to pack and to have around. And I also picked a clutch, which I'm yet to unpack. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. This is really beautiful. Like very nice sort of like evening or day shoulder clutch or a top handle, sort of like a little bag. Look how cute is this. I'll link all of these items below for you guys to check it out. So when you open it, it's black inside, really beautiful and looks really, really well made. So well done, Aureum. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Now I got a coat that is gonna be perfect for Fashion Week, but again, probably not for New York, because honestly for New York, I need a ski suit. What do you think I need for New York, guys? A ski suit? It says it feels like -25. Check it out, Filippo. I love this coat. I don't know if you can see. It's from a brand that I just got it. Let me check it out what it looks like. I like it a lot. My sister picked it for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna also link this below for you guys. I love it. It's like a gray, almost like khaki gray suede coat. Green? Like a khaki green? I don't know. Wow, I have so many boxes and so much stuff here, but I love this coat. Really love it. This will be perfect for European Fashion Weeks. Nothing's gonna be perfect besides like a big chunky shirting or fur coat for New York. I don't know what is this. Let's see. Very, very nice swimming suit. Very nice top. Look, love it. No? So cute. You know what? I'll tell you something. I don't think there are many brands that do really good beach wear. Like things that you wear when you're at the beach. And I saw this and I thought this will be very, very cute. It's like a short knitted dress with long sleeve. Loves it. Then I got a dress. This I'm gonna have to obviously insert the picture because like this, I'm not in try-on mood, unfortunately. And it's like a black long dress that I'll insert the picture. And then something else here fell. I ordered a pair of classic flip-flops because I've been really loving my Chanel ones. And this is apparently the ultimate flip-flop brand. And they're just very, very chic. Like imagine this in the summer with a pair of like baggy denim even and like just white tank top and some really cool jewelry. You know what I mean? I like this sort of like very classic. It's kind of basically my skin tone-ish, I guess. I really like them. I think this is very cute. So that's it. There's only one more thing left to show, which is here. Philip was like, what? Okay, guys, let's open this. It's not gonna be a surprise because I've definitely told you before. I haven't seen this in real life yet. And you neither. Are you ready? It's been a very long time since I opened anything from Chanel. Of this kind. Ready? Filippo?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Huh. What could it be? What could it be? What?
I think I know what it is.
What could it be? What could it be? You know, I love this bag so much. I think it's so beautiful. It reminds me of like a long, kind of like a chocolate bar Chanel bag. But also it's obviously similar to the Coco handle bag that I already have in white. But this is more elongated and more like a mix. It's like if like chocolate bar and Coco handle had a baby, it would be this bag. And I think this will be like really, really cute bag. Look how cute. Guys, if I tell you what Filippo, show. Show my audience what you said, what your opinion is of that. Show us.
Said that
Show us.
It looks just like that.
A wallet on a chain. A wallet on a chain from Saint Laurent. Okay, I'm offended.
Not the wallet on it, not the shape.
I am officially offended. I think this is beautiful and I love the chevron print.
Yeah, but it's the same
Pattern.
Yeah, same.
No, it's just chevron pattern. So I really, really love this bag. I think if Coco handle and Chanel iconic chocolate bar had a baby, it would be this bag. It comes in like a classic sort of like stitching, but I really wanted the chevron one. Look how beautiful this rich brown is. It also comes in this like reddish burgundy color, this one, but I really like this cool toned brown. I love this bag. The shoulder strap is, by the way, removable, so you can just wear it as a top handle and kind of wear it even like this. I think it's really, really cute. And it's quite thin at the bottom. You see, it's more of a clutch. I love it. I think it's great. Has a back pocket, Mona Lisa smile. So my sister thinks that Kelly Cut inspired all of these elongated bags. Yeah, I think you could be very right. Filippo thinks it looks like YSL wallet on a chain.
It's not the shape of the bag, but it's the same pattern. The same.
He will be forgiven. Anyway, I think...
Same partner.
Partner.
Pattern.
I think that's all for today's video, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not today in the best mood. I keep asking Filippo every 5 minutes if we have any news from Lindsay.
Yeah, but we don't. Baby, Lulu Saint Laurent. Excuse me, can I come in?
Yes.
Hi guys. Lulu Saint Laurent. Same, but different. Chanel, Saint Laurent. Find the difference. Chanel, Saint Laurent.
I mean, the difference...
It's not an opinion. This is a fact.
Okay, on that note, I'm gonna finish this video, go and pack and sort out this mess here that I've created. You wanna see the mess? Yeah, this is the mess. This is not really great. I'm not very proud of this, but also my fiance is a Virgo, so I better get going and cleaning and sorting and organizing things.
But
Love you lots, and I'll see you guys on Sunday basically, and probably from New York City. Bye guys.